It's always safest to put a forward-facing child car seat in the rear of a vehicle. Check your car's handbook to find out where the ISOFIX fitting points are, and always follow the manufacturer's seat fitting instructions. If your middle rear seat has ISOFIX points installed, then that's the safest place to put a child seat because it is the furthest away from anything intruding into the car if there's a crash. However, many middle seats don't have ISOFIX points, which means that ISOFIX seats can't be fitted in that middle position. If that's the case, then the next safest place is on the passenger side, as in most cases you will be opening the door away from traffic. Even though it's best to put a child car seat in the rear, you can put a forward-facing ISOFIX seat into the front of the car as long as it has the ISOFIX anchorage points installed. If you do this, it's best to switch the passenger airbag off and consult your vehicle's handbook on how to do this. If you can't switch the airbag off, make sure the car seat is pushed back as far as possible, which maximises the distance between the child and the dashboard in the event of an impact. When fitting a forward-facing seat, you may have to remove the car's head restraint so that the child seat lies flat against the car seat's backrest. The ISOFIX prongs on the child seat push into the car's ISOFIX anchorage points. When the seat is properly positioned, you will hear an audible click. Some seats even have indicators that turn green to show that it's fitted correctly. And in some forward-facing ISOFIX seats, the car's seatbelt must be threaded through the back of the seat too. Some seats will have a top tether or an extendable foot to provide extra stability. To use the top tether, connect the strap on your child's seat to the top tether point in your vehicle. Never fasten the tether to anything else like a head restraint or a luggage hook, as this won't hold strong enough in the event of an impact. And not all ISOFIX vehicles are equipped with the tether mounting points, so do consult your vehicle's handbook before attempting to fit. If the child's seat has a support foot, pull the foot down until it rests flat and braced against the floor. Some seats have green markers to show when it's properly fastened. Although it's easier to use than a top tether, the foot of the support leg must not rest on a floor storage compartment unless the car manufacturer says it's safe to do so, as the compartment could collapse in a collision. Check your child car seat instructions to see if it has a side impact protection feature and how to adjust it. And always use this feature on the side that is nearest to your vehicle's door. To check that the child seat is held securely, make sure it rests squarely on the vehicle's seat with minimal forwards or sideways movement. Give the harness a good tug. If the seat moves, then it's loose and not fitted properly. When putting your child in the seat, it's not advisable for them to wear a heavy coat or thick clothing, as this may prevent the harness from working correctly in the event of an impact. Do take some time to get them comfortably strapped in, and do make sure the internal 5-point harness that holds them isn't twisted. To correctly adjust the harness, ensure that it's level or no more than 2 centimeters above your child's shoulders. And make sure that the harness buckle isn't resting over your child's tummy. Now pull it tight so that not more than 2 fingers can fit between the child's chest and the harness. Some seats have an impact shield or cushion instead of an internal harness, which is held in place by your vehicle's 3-point seatbelt. Again, follow the manufacturer's recommendations on how to fit this correctly. And finally, do check that the seat and harness is securely fitted on every journey, as these can work loose over time. Also, check the seat periodically for damage, especially if it's been moved between different vehicles. And never use a second-hand seat unless you know its history and have the fitting instructions.